Archangel Michael says, the air around you is shifting in a way you cannot ignore. A presence is moving closer, unseen yet undeniable, guided by a reason that goes beyond casual visits. Every step they take is heavy with intent, and by the time they reach your door, the world you know may no longer feel the same. You may not hear them approach at first, but the energy will tell you they are near. A subtle disturbance will ripple through your surroundings, lights may flicker, sounds may dull, and your heart will sense what your mind has yet to accept. This arrival is not ordinary, it carries a weight that has been building for days, maybe even weeks. Their hands will not be empty when they stand before you. They will bring with them something you are not expecting, an object, a message, or a revelation that will stir the deepest parts of your spirit. This moment will demand your full attention because once it happens, there will be no undoing it. Even before the knock or the bell, you might feel a pull, an unshakable intuition telling you to be ready. The hours leading up to it will feel longer, almost stretched, as if time itself is preparing you for the impact. When they arrive, you will understand why you were meant to receive this encounter. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their reason for coming is rooted in something far more significant than chance. It is not a casual drop-by, nor is it an accidental crossing of paths, it is deliberate, almost fated. You have been part of a chain of events that has now led directly to this door, this meeting, and this moment. You may try to guess what it's about, but the truth will be far more complex than anything you imagine. There are layers behind their visit, truths that were hidden until the exact second they chose to reveal them. It is as if they have been carrying a sealed envelope in their mind, waiting for the precise moment to hand it to you. If you look closely when they stand before you, you may see it in their eyes, a mixture of urgency, fear, and hope. They may speak quickly, or they may pause, searching for the right words to frame something too heavy to drop without warning. Either way, the silence between sentences will be louder than their voice. Something about the way they shift their weight, glance around, or grip the item in their hand will tell you they have rehearsed this moment in their mind many times. They did not come to see your smile or share idle conversation. They came to change the trajectory of your days ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The path that led them to you is marked by obstacles they had to overcome just to be here. There were decisions made in shadows, whispers exchanged in secrecy, and doors that almost stayed shut before they found the courage to open them. Their arrival is proof they refused to let those barriers win. Even if you have not seen this person for years, there will be a familiarity in their presence. Time may have altered their face, but it has not erased the invisible thread that still connects you. That connection is what brought them here, even if neither of you fully understands it yet. Their story will unfold in fragments, each piece connecting to something you already know but have never tied together. At first, you may not grasp the magnitude of it, but as they speak, you will begin to feel the ground beneath you shift. By the time they finish, nothing will feel the same. This is not a warning, but it is a moment that demands readiness. What they are about to bring into your world is not something you can simply set aside, it will require you to respond, to act, and to adapt. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The timing of their arrival is not random, it's aligned with something far larger than both of you. It may coincide with a turning point in your personal life, a decision you were about to make, or an opportunity you didn't yet know was forming. The alignment is precise, almost as if guided by unseen hands. They may hesitate before speaking, their silence stretching like a held breath. But when the words finally leave their lips, they will carry the kind of truth that cannot be ignored. You will feel it in your bones, deep and unshakable. It is possible that they have been sent, not by another person, but by an unseen force that knew you needed this encounter. Sometimes the universe sends messengers not with wings, but with weary eyes and urgent voices. This may be one of those times. If you let them in, you will not just be letting in a person, you will be letting in change. This change may feel overwhelming at first, but in time, it will be the very thing you needed to move forward. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their presence will carry the weight of unanswered moments from the past. Things you forgot or buried deep will suddenly resurface, almost like echoes returning from a distant time. You will realize they didn't come here by accident, they came because the moment demanded it. You might notice how they glance over their shoulder, as if making sure they weren't followed. The urgency in their body language will speak louder than any greeting they give. Even before a word is exchanged, you will feel the gravity of their purpose. They may try to soften their arrival with a small smile, but it will not hide the tension in their voice. Every syllable will feel like it's balancing between revelation and restraint. What they know is heavy, and what they carry could alter the way you see everything. Archangel Michael says, this is not just someone visiting, it is a messenger with a mission. The reason for their coming was decided before they even left their own door. Now, that purpose is standing just inches from yours. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You will sense that the air in the room changes when they step inside. It will grow heavier, thicker, as if holding the weight of unspoken truth. Your heartbeat may quicken without warning, responding to what you cannot yet see. They will begin slowly, testing your reactions with each piece of what they reveal. At first, it may feel like fragments of a puzzle with missing edges. But soon, each fragment will lock into place, forming a picture you were never meant to ignore. The things they bring are not just physical, they are tied to energy, memory, and consequence. One detail will stand out, sharp and undeniable, and it will be the key to understanding everything else. You will know at that moment that their visit was inevitable. Their eyes will not hide the truth. They have seen things they wish they could unsee. And now, for reasons they cannot delay any longer, they are putting those truths into your hands. This is the turning point you didn't expect but cannot turn away from. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They may place something in front of you, a letter, a document, a photograph, that seems harmless at first glance. But the moment your eyes truly register what it is, your world will tilt. It will connect to moments in your life you never thought were linked. You may feel a chill, even if the room is warm. This is your body reacting to the shift in energy, the realization that what is before you carries more weight than it appears. It's as if you are holding a fragment of a much larger story. Their voice might falter when they explain, but they will push through. There is a reason they could not send this by letter or call, it had to be delivered in person. The impact of this moment was meant to be felt, not just heard. If you listen closely, you will notice a strange rhythm to their words. It is almost as if they are speaking in steps, guiding you carefully to the final revelation. They know the wrong order could shatter you too quickly. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The more they reveal, the more you will feel the timeline of events stretching back behind you. Things you thought were coincidences will now make eerie sense. Connections you never imagined will emerge from the shadows. Archangel Michael says, there is power in this meeting that cannot be dismissed. It is both a closure and a beginning, a door closing while another is forced open. You will leave this moment changed, no matter how much you try to resist it. They may speak of names you have not heard in years. They may mention places you once visited, never knowing their true significance. Each word will pull you deeper into the truth. This is not just about the visitor, it's about what follows after they leave. Their presence is only the spark, what happens next will be the fire. Your life is about to be set into motion in a way you did not prepare for. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Their next words will not just be information, they will be keys, unlocking doors in your memory you didn't even know existed. Every sentence will tie into something that once seemed meaningless, now suddenly revealing its hidden purpose. You will begin to realize this encounter was set in motion long before today. Their tone will shift, low and deliberate, as if speaking too loudly might draw unwanted ears. The way they look at you will tell you they've risked something to be here. They are not just carrying a story, they are carrying the weight of what might happen if it's not told. The object they brought may seem ordinary to someone else, but in your hands, it will feel alive. It will feel like it's holding history, like it remembers more than either of you. You will sense that its presence here tonight is no accident. You might notice your own breath slowing as you listen. The room may feel smaller, the walls closer, as if the space is holding its breath alongside you. Everything will center on the moment their truth fully emerges. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They will begin recounting events you never witnessed but were still a part of. The choices of others, the secrets they kept, the lies they told, all of it will spill into your awareness. And with each new revelation, a piece of the puzzle you've carried in silence will finally fit. They will not sugarcoat the reality, because they know this is not a time for gentle words. Instead, they will hand you the truth like a blade, sharp and undeniable. Once you hold it, you cannot give it back. Archangel Michael says, this moment is meant to pierce through your hesitation and open your path. It is not here to harm you, it is here to cut away the illusions you've been living with. But the cut will still sting. The visitor's voice may crack under the weight of what they've been holding. You might see their hands tremble, proof that this truth has been burning through them for far too long. And now, they have passed the flame to you. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. There will be a moment where you feel as if the air has shifted into something unrecognizable. You may notice your skin reacting, goosebumps forming, your pulse quickening, as if every cell is alert. Your body will know before your mind does that nothing will be the same after this. They may warn you about something approaching, something that will require your focus and strength. It may not be immediate, but it will be close enough to change the way you move forward. Their words will act like a compass, pointing toward the path you must take. In that moment, the weight of choice will be placed squarely in your hands. You will realize that this meeting was not just about hearing, it was about deciding. The visitor came to give you the final piece you needed to act. Even after they leave, their presence will linger. The air will feel heavier, the silence sharper, as if the house itself absorbed their message. You will find yourself replaying every word, every glance, searching for more meaning. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The visitor may have walked away, but they have left something behind. It may be a tangible object or simply the weight of the knowledge they delivered. Either way, it will not allow you to return to your life untouched. Archangel Michael says, some visits are not for comfort, they are for awakening. This was one of those visits, and it arrived exactly when it was meant to. Now, what you do with it will determine the shape of your future. The truth you now hold will demand action. It may push you toward people you've avoided or pull you away from those you've trusted. It will become the silent force shaping your days ahead. Long after this night fades into memory, the echo of that knock will remain. Not just as a sound, but as a symbol, a reminder of the moment everything changed. You will carry it with you, no matter where you go. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The hours after their departure will not feel normal. Even the smallest sounds, the creak of the floor, the hum of the air, will feel amplified. It will be as if your surroundings are adjusting to the shift that has taken place inside you. You might find yourself pacing, unable to sit still. The thoughts they left with you will circle in your mind, each one heavier than the last. Your instincts will tell you that their visit was only the beginning. Somewhere deep within, you will sense that forces you cannot see are moving. This was not just about one person knocking on your door. It was about setting something in motion that will not stop. You will glance at the object they left, or recall the exact words they spoke, and feel the same chill you felt when they were standing there. It will remind you that what you hold is not a simple gift, it's a responsibility. You will understand why they chose you to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The night may feel longer than usual. Time will seem stretched, as if waiting for something else to arrive. You might even catch yourself listening for another knock. There will be an urge to tell someone what happened, but hesitation will stop you. The visitor's tone, their urgency, will still echo in your head, warning you to be careful. This is not something to speak lightly about. Archangel Michael says, not every truth is meant to be shouted into the open. Some truths must be held until the moment they are meant to be revealed. That is the kind of truth you now carry. You may wake from sleep in the middle of the night, certain you heard something outside. Your body will be alert, your senses sharpened, even if nothing appears. This is your spirit responding to the energy left behind. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. In the days that follow, you will notice signs connected to their visit. Conversations you overhear will hold strange relevance. Random encounters will feel like they're part of a larger design. The visitor's face will return to your thoughts without warning. You'll remember the way they stood, the weight in their eyes, the careful way they spoke. Every detail will feel important now. You may begin to piece together their story more fully. Events you once thought were unrelated will begin to connect like threads on an invisible map. The picture forming will be clearer, but also far more dangerous. And when you think you've understood the full scope, something new will appear, another layer, another clue. It will confirm that what you received at your door was not the end, but the opening. You are now part of something that extends beyond you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The object or message they left may start to reveal hidden details. Maybe it changes in the light, maybe a faint mark appears that you didn't see before. It will feel like it's alive, holding secrets that reveal themselves only when the time is right. Archangel Michael says, "What was brought to your door was chosen for you and you alone." Its meaning will not be fully understood until the moment arrives to use it. Until then, it will remain close to you, unseen by others. You may dream about the visitor, sometimes in ways that feel too real to be ordinary dreams. In those visions, they might speak again, showing you the next steps without ever explaining why. When you wake, the instructions will remain etched in your mind. The weight of this path will not be easy, but it will be necessary. You will understand that their visit was not just a delivery, it was an initiation. You were chosen to carry something forward. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. In the weeks ahead, their arrival will still linger in your mind like a shadow that moves with you. No matter how much you focus on daily routines, there will always be a part of you replaying that moment. It will be like a film loop running quietly in the background of your thoughts. Sometimes you will hear their voice in your memory as clear as if they were standing next to you. Other times, you will only recall the way the air felt, dense, charged, and unshakable. Both will be enough to pull you back into that night instantly. There will be moments where you feel you should act, to take the next step they indirectly urged you toward. But hesitation will slow you, because you know that once you move forward, there's no turning back. This is not a decision to be rushed, it's one that changes everything. The object or words they left will remain exactly where you placed them after the visit. You may pass by it daily, and every time your eyes meet it, a quiet pulse of energy will pass through you. It will not fade, in fact, it will grow stronger over time. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Strange occurrences may begin to follow. You might notice people looking at you differently, as if they sense something has shifted. Some will approach you with curiosity, others will keep their distance. Certain places may suddenly feel unfamiliar, even if you've been to them countless times before. This is because your perception has changed, what you see now includes the unseen. It is the natural effect of carrying something of this magnitude. Archangel Michael says, the surprise visitor was not random. They were the opening act to a series of events designed to prepare you for what's ahead. Their role was to awaken you, to remove the veil from your eyes. The reality is, you were already in the middle of the story before they ever arrived. You just didn't know it. Now you do. And that knowledge alone has already begun to shape your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Some days you will wish you could forget it happened. But the signs around you will not let that happen. Numbers, symbols, and moments of déjà vu will keep appearing, drawing you back to that night. You may notice patterns, times, dates, or repeating images that seem to be guiding you. These are not coincidences, they are alignments. They will pull you closer to the next stage without you realizing it. The people you least expect may begin to surface in your life again. Some will come with good intentions, others with hidden motives. Your awareness will sharpen, allowing you to see through what's real and what's false. The visitor's impact will echo in your decisions. It will be the silent voice urging you to move when it's time, and to wait when patience is needed. You will learn to trust it more than your own doubts. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The object or message they gave you may begin to align with certain moments in uncanny ways. Perhaps it contains a clue you didn't notice before, one that becomes obvious only when an event triggers it. You will realize it was meant to be understood. One evening, you may feel compelled to pick it up again. When you do, something within you will click, a knowing you can't explain. It will be the signal that the next chapter is about to begin. From that point on, you will no longer just be a recipient of the message. You will be an active player in what comes next. And you will remember that it all began with the knock at your door. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. From the moment you realize the weight of their visit, your steps will feel different. It's as though you are walking in two worlds, the one everyone sees, and the one that was open to you that night. The smallest decisions will carry more thought, because you now know everything is connected. There will be moments when you sense someone watching you, though no one is visible. It won't feel threatening, but it will feel deliberate, like eyes making sure you are still on the path. That silent observation will only confirm that what the visitor brought was not meant to be lost. Days will pass, but the memory will not dim. If anything, it will sharpen, as though replaying itself in higher clarity over time. Every sound of a knock, every unexpected shadow across your door, will make you pause. You may even wonder if they will return. Not because the first meeting was incomplete, but because the story they set in motion has not yet reached its final page. And deep inside, you sense their role is not over. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Subtle shifts will appear in your daily life. You might notice that some people speak to you differently, as though they can feel the change without knowing its source. Others might avoid you entirely, sensing an energy they cannot understand. Archangel Michael says, "You are now carrying a vibration that calls forward both light and shadow." Some will be drawn to it, others will be repelled. Both are part of the same truth. It means you are holding something of significance. The physical item or the exact words they gave you will keep their power, but your understanding will grow. Each time you revisit them, new meaning will unfold. It will be like peeling back layers of a secret that was written in time itself. Eventually, you will see the visitor's face again, not in person, but in a place you least expect. Perhaps in a photo, an article, or even the background of someone else's story. That moment will reignite everything they left within you. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The seasons may change before the next chapter reveals itself. But the energy of that night will not fade, it will be carried in the rhythm of your days. It will be there when you wake, and it will follow you into your dreams. In those dreams, they may speak again. Sometimes in riddles, sometimes in clear instructions, but always with the same weight. And when you wake, you will know the difference between an ordinary dream and one that is a message. You will begin to sense that their arrival was not just about you, it was part of something larger. Your actions since that night will ripple into the lives of others you haven't even met. The connection is invisible, but its effects will be undeniable. There will be another moment, one you cannot predict, when you will feel the same energy you felt before the knock. When that happens, you will know, another visitor is coming. And this time, you will be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 2727.